Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 7 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, France. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and Jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 8 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Hercules. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, it's one of the loudest venues in all of mixed martial arts as we get underway here at the Bell Center in Montreal. All right, ready to go for round 1, and it's hard not to harken back to his last appearance. A huge knockout victory for him that set up this particular showcase here tonight. Can he keep the momentum going, work his way towards that top 10, and register another knockout? His fan base is swelling. He is more popular than ever after a big knockout win his last time out. Whoa!
He is rocked right here. He's trying to stay up. Oh! Neither fighter's really doing anything. He's got to protect himself from the ground and pound, though. He's posturing up here. Big punch from the top.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
He's pounding him. Adjusts nicely, but in half guard now. Nice sweep right into half guard. Caught him with a punch.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Nice punch. Good shot to the head. Big punch from the bottom. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Well, I know he's confident in his chin, Joe, but he left his head wide open for that returning hook there. It would be wise to start moving his feet, get on the tips of his toes, and figure out a way to get that head off the center line and out of harm's way. Oh! He's out!
Landed a big kick for the knockout.
Well, yeah, Joe, that fight was over as soon as that kick made contact. And with this particular striker, you are playing with poison if you don't get that guard up. You know these kicks are coming. You know they're coming in bunches. And that was a near-perfect land. Nailed the target. Full extension on the kick. And that's one of the better highlights we've seen here recently inside the octagon.
Great angle here. Ba-boom!
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 13 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Hercules!
So there he is, the man of the moment, certainly maximized the show. And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 7 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 169 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Yves. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A Muay Thai kickboxer and Jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Hercules. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, we are underway here from Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. All right, here we go with round 1. His knockout streak really has been the stuff of legend, knocking out contenders left and right. He's won his last 3, all of them by flush knockout. Shades of Vitor Belfort back in 2013. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight.
Nice inside leg kick.
All right, so here we go with round 1. There is no denying just how much power this fighter has in his kick. So let's see how early he chooses to attack with it. Does he go low to the leg? Does he go high to the head? Let's see how the early portions of this fight play out. Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up.
Oh, beautiful right hook. Very nice.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
And he eats a high one. Caught him with a punch.
Try to establish that jab.
1-2.
3 minutes. Just missed with the left there.
Good shot.
Lands an outside leg kick of his own. Oh, a huge block there. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Every shot he throws, he's looking to KO you.
And he switches his stance yet again. Just misses with the jab. He lands the head kick.
Big left hand.
Well, he gets cracked to the head there, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's almost moving into the strike at this point in time. You got to get that head off the center line.
And the kick lands to the head. Nice shot.
Oh, misses with the jab. And he is throwing that right with fight-ending intentions. Well, not wasting any time working on chewing up that lead leg as he lands his first leg kick of the fight.
He got tagged there.
Watch the shot here, Joe. Finds a home for that left hook.
Oh, very nice.
He blocks the punch.
Whenever you see a fighter's legs stiffen up like that, that's not a good sign.
The kick is there to the body.
Great! Hey, stop!
Horn sounds for the end of round 1.
Here's a perfect head kick. Here's a powerful leg kick. Here's a perfectly placed leg kick. Big round.
Senta. Respira. Respirando pelo nariz, soltando pela boca. Beleza, armada. Agora escuta. Os chutes foram ótimos.
Britany Palmer with us tonight.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round 2. All right, round 2 underway. Round 1 pretty entertaining, not the greatest round of the year per se, but pretty good action on both sides. Joe Rogan, your thoughts on what we saw from either fighter through those first 5 minutes?
Oh, good right hand.
Well, when this fighter first walked into Dutch Strike Team, the coaches weren't even sure he could make the UFC roster. Now they think he can be a future champion. All indications are he is in the best shape of his life in advance of this one. A scary proposition for the rest of this division. Inside leg kick lands and immediately a mark on his opponent.
That one hurt.
And that one certainly found the target. Well, Joe, you gotta fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise to get his head off of the center line and stop leaning in.
Lands a nice kick. Oh, tagged him.
He landed that inside leg kick.
That bruise on his outer thigh is getting much worse.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round 2. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
And the kick lands.
Well, Joe, I don't have to tell you, he's got as good a power kick as anybody in this division. For one reason or another, not sure if there's an injury. We haven't seen it from him yet tonight.
He's got a beautiful leg kick. It looks like he's limping.
Nice jab there, Joe. 90 seconds to go. Oh, beautiful straight left hand.
Oh, there's a nice leg kick.
Finds his range with the jab.
And he's got the single leg takedown.
Transitioning to the arm submission now.
He's got the arm here. Now he's gonna throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's gonna sit back. Throw the leg over the face. Break the grip. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission, and you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Hercules!
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, some differences in height and reach. And once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and Jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 7 wins, 3 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. The Lion! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A Muay Thai kickboxer and Jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Hercules. And when the action begins. Our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
And we are underway. All right, so here's the young contender ready to go for round one. And Joe, you got power, man. Can you get this guy a title fight? It's rare in UFC history to see a fighter put together a winning streak like this and not realize a UFC title fight. All of that said, tongue-in-cheek, prevailing wisdom is if he can win here tonight, his next fight would be for the UFC title. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Huge punches landed by both men. Caught that one on the forearm.
He missed with that jab attempt there. He landed that inside leg kick.
Nice jab.
Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Got to find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line.
Nice kick right there. Good punch. He's mixing things up really well, too, from the hands to the kicks. High kick! He hurt him! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming?
He's got him hurt here. Oh!
That one hurt. Nice straight left and a right hand behind it. And there he swung with a haymaker. Whoa, head kick. Oh, he missed that kick. Oh, nice.
Oh, misses with the jab. That strike will count. How about that shin? Using his jab effectively here, it's an underutilized weapon by a lot of fighters, not this guy. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Nice shot.
And the kick lands.
Oh! Oh, he's hurt! That one dropped him! Oh, he got an armbar here. He's got the arm here. Now he's gonna throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's gonna sit back. Throw the leg over the face. Break the grip. Stunning. Stunning, and he really made it look easy. Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission. And you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 37 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Hercules!
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I gotta mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners.